Coming up, whether you have corporate-owned or user-owned devices in your environment, I'll show you how you can benefit from the latest in modern management for Windows 10, including how your users can bring a new retail device and be up and running with their managed settings in a few minutes, and how you in IT can apply corporate policies and configurations to ensure device compliance. With Windows 10, our approach for modern management is to make it simple to manage configuration with a smaller infrastructure footprint, meaning there is less to manage, which frees you up to deliver new capabilities. One advantage is that you can unify management tools across platforms. You're probably already managing your iOS, Android, and Windows mobile phones via mobile device management and using Group Policy and Configuration Manager for your Windows PCs. You can now also use the mobile device management approach to manage your PCs and all Windows devices. Another advantage is that you can now leverage the cloud to broaden your management reach. This removes the need for your users to connect to the corporate network, and you can still manage their devices. Let me illustrate this by showing you the out-of-box retail experience for a user once IT has set up Azure Active Directory and Microsoft Intune or another preferred MDM solution to enroll and manage the device. When I power on the PC for the first time, it asks me who owns the PC. This refers to how I will use the device and how my organization will manage it. I'm going to choose my work or school owns it. I'm then given the option to pick if I want to join the Azure Active Directory or if I want to join the local Active Directory domain. My organization has set up Azure Active Directory to use Microsoft services like Office 365. And using this option, I can connect to my corporate domain without having to connect to the corporate network. So I'm going to choose Join Azure Active Directory and select Next. I'm then asked to sign in with my work account. I enter my username and password. Once I'm authenticated, the device is joined to Azure Active Directory. Now, this is going to take a few moments to log in. Once logged in, the first thing that I notice is that all my personalized settings, like my desktop background, taskbar location, and other settings have roamed with me. My device is also automatically enrolled for management, and there are other things that have been specifically configured by IT to customize my experience. For example, my line of business applications, including Universal Windows applications as well as MSI-based Win32 apps, and a Contoso VPN profile for better connectivity. So as you can see, it's a better user experience. We are empowering users to provision their devices automatically to meet corporate requirements, and IT does not need to reimage the device in any way. Now, let me show you how all of this is configured from an IT perspective. As an IT admin, I have an Azure Active Directory tenant with all of my registered users. The next step is to configure my preferred MDM solution for automatic enrollment. I do this by adding an application from the Azure AD App Gallery. I navigate to the Mobile Device Management category, and I can see all the available MDM solutions for integration. I'm going to choose Microsoft Intune for this demo. Once I've added Microsoft Intune as the preferred MDM solution for automatic enrollment integration, the next thing I need to do is configure. You can see that all the data that is required for automatic enrollment is automatically populated. And the only thing I have to do is to specify user groups for which users need to be managed. For this case, I've chosen all users on this tenant. With Intune now added as my management solution, all that I need to do is to configure Intune apps and policies. I'm now in the Microsoft Intune Management Console. I have apps configured. You can see both Universal Windows apps as well as MSI-based Win32 applications that need to be pushed to the enrolled devices. To configure policies, there are different templates that Intune provides. You can see that I've used the VPN profile template to configure the Contoso VPN profile. I've used the general configuration template to configure the security policy. In the security policy, I have required a password to unlock devices, and I also have turned on real-time monitoring with Windows Defender. You can also build your own policies using a custom configuration template. For example, here I've used the custom configuration template to define a policy which allows you, as an IT admin, to disable the date-time menu in settings. What happens behind the scenes is that the policy defined in my MDM solution is applied to the devices in my selected user groups within my Azure Active Directory domain. So as you can see, a key advantage with MDM is the ability to configure simple policies and also orchestrate things like app deployment and more advanced configurations. The workflow is simplified compared to traditional management of domain-joined devices. MDM is particularly a good approach if you have a number of mobile users or temporary and seasonal workers. I hope this gives you a better idea of how you can benefit from modern management for Windows 10. If you have an Azure Active Directory Premium tenant with either Intune or your own MDM solution, you can start piloting the approach to a subset of your users today. To learn more, check out the link below. Thanks for watching.